Hello, it's Brooke here from Velocity Advisory Group, and I thought we'd come and have a little chat today on some things that I know are near and dear to many of your hearts as we're getting ready to talk about 2026. And I wanted to come up with this idea of, the generations. That discussion is back in rotation in the workforce, and coincidentally, Gen Z is rising to the top. Many of you may not know that Gen Z currently holds about 30% of the workforce. And this discussion about Gen Z is wrought with opinions. If you remember 5 years ago, we were woeing over millennials and how they lacked so many things and wanted so much flexibility. And Gen Z has quickly surpassed them in the conversation, almost taking them completely out of the conversation. And if you're like me and you're a Gen Xer, I don't know that we've ever been in the conversation. But Gen Z is starting to show us that the gap that's created when technology becomes the primary teacher and human interaction becomes limited, what isolation of a pandemic has done to the inner psyche of this younger generation, and now it's in the workplace. Just a little bit of science here. The human brain isn't really fully formed and functioning until the age of 23, which means this incoming generation has had a lot of molding of how to behave, what to say, what not to say, how to isolate as a normal way of being. And now we're asking these young managers to have the discipline and skills to manage other people. Many of them don't even know how to do the basics of goal setting and KPIs, let alone how to have a hard conversation with people. And in a recent study, it shows that about 74% of managers believe that Gen Z is the hardest and most challenging generation to work with. This is no longer a parenting issue. They're now looking to you as leaders to fill the gap that they don't have. The world of leadership and development is drastically changing, and traditional training just isn't cutting it anymore. In less than 10 years, these will be the people in senior positions in your company, possibly even running your company. And you need to start preparing them now. And oh, by the way, 70% of them want a promotion within the first 18 months of work. I'd like for you to consider this question. Take a look at your current organization and the generational makeup and ask this question. If you were to double in size in 3 years, could your current management and leadership teams support the growth? If the answer is no, we need to talk. I'd love to share more with you about our Manager Momentum program, our Emerging Leaders program, or our Accelerated Executive Experience programs. These are designed to do just that, to help you as a company prepare the workforce for what's coming. Drop me a note or give us a call. I'd love to have a chat.